I want to take this time out to say to you, those that are listening to me down in Arkansas, Mississippi, on this Sunday, I want to talk about freedom is not free, that we all come together. I encourage you, every pastor, every minister, every rabbi, to be involved in breaking the yoke. We're praying for those families down in Florida. I want to encourage every school, every child. If Congress don't make you safe, call Congress. Every mother that send your sons and daughters to school, we got to demand that the president and the Senate and the Congress stop the selling of assault weapons. We ain't talking about no gun stock. We talking about all the levels stop the selling of the guns. Outlaw assault weapons in America. And I'm asking the students that's going to school scared that you're going to come in the classroom, you're going to come to school, and then going to make it back to home. I'm asking you to join in with the movement of Stop the Killing, Save the Babies. I'm asking you to join in with me as we begin to move in certain levels. It's a number I want you to call me. I want you to be involved in what we're talking about today. And that number is 708-582-0372. That's 708-582-0372. I want you to join in the movement this morning as we talk about Save the Babies, Stop the Killing. I come to you this morning to ask you to be involved in Stop the Killing, Save the Babies. I want you to know God is able. And I'm going to pray for the violence over America. I'm going to pray for the innocent 17 that was killed in Florida. But I want the students in college, the students in grammar school, the students in high school start a movement of Stop the Killing, Save the Babies and a ban assault rifles in America. If the Congress can't see it, maybe the voice of the children, the voice of the 7, 8 years old, 16, 17, the voice, your voice counts. And I want to tell you, you're in that classroom, you're being tormented. It's just like a war zone. People dying under desks, kids scared to go to school. How can you be educated when somebody walk in with an AK-47, walk in with three uh, 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 any kind of gun? So I'm asking you, let me say it again, I'm asking every college student, every professor, every teacher in high school, grammar school, call Washington, send letters, and if they don't get it, even the president don't get it. Maybe it's God is trying to say it's time to be led by the children. It's time for the youth to lead this country, to bring this country back to where it ought to be. I'm praying for you and you today. And this Sunday is a Sunday of greatness, the Sunday of breakthrough. I thought about the police commander that was killed in Chicago as I looked and prayed for that family, and one man said God didn't know what he did. God have never made a mistake. And I feel the commander was called by God to go and demand and be the commander up in heaven for all them other polices that have died. So he is the first commander, come in as the commander over all the cops that have passed all over the country. So God didn't make no mistake. I'm praying for that family, for the law enforcement family. There's no star on earth that help you get out here. I'm praying for you that lost your mother, your daughter, your sister, your brother. And I'm praying for the people in Florida that lost so much. But this is a call for action. We can't wait on the president to do nothing. We can't wait on Congress or the Democrat. Mothers, it's time for you to suit up and boot up. It's time for you to say never again. It's time for the students. Don't wait on your mom, don't wait on your daddies, because you can be killed. It's time for a movement in the high school, in the college, in the grammar school. It's a movement, stop the killing, save the babies. Stop the killing and save the school. Stop the killing and save education. Stop the killing and save education. Because it's a move to destroy education. And the only way we're going to change it is what we do now. So it's important for us to become involved in what's going on in our schools. The principal down in Florida, those that are going on, we're asking for help and things to work down in Florida that were happening in Florida.
Other agencies to ensure that this happens.
You know, we've been learning a lot about how the system dealt with Nicholas Cruz. There's times when I'm reading about what the interventions and think, oh, the system was trying to work, right? Interventions were attempted multiple times. The community saw something, so they said something.
But the
But
FBI,
yet, the system didn't work.
the FBI didn't do what it ought to
What
do.
broke down here? What broke down that ended up somebody, a troubled kid that everybody
Didn't nothing break down. Here was a kid that was evil and bought a gun and wasn't sick, wasn't crazy, know what he was doing. Bought the gun to destroy other lives. It wasn't no everything about that. That's what happened. So if you understand what happened, that's a part of the problem. I'm gonna
Share data, we can share information to enhance our level of effectiveness. I think folks are working as hard as they can, but we're working in silos. Better integration,
right.
In support of that, it would be helpful.
Do you think that a student's record in school should be used in a background check to determine whether they should be able to purchase a gun?
Yes, I believe that we have good quality information that's out there, and it's not being...
I feel that if a student buying a gun, his school record should be looked at since he's got a criminal background. And really, a student don't need no gun. Here's a kid that didn't have a driving license, but he could go buy a gun and went back and killed 14 people, 2 teachers. And I feel that's wrong. And I'm not talking about criminal background check. I'm talking about shutting the guns down at all, going to the factories. The Rifle Association paid trillions of dollars to keep this murder merry-go-round going on. We must have a stop to the merry-go-round that's going on. And I feel that if we become men and women, we can take care of it and move it to the next level. And I want to say it to you. I want to pray, Father God, we come at this hour, we ask you to touch every family. Father God, we know that you're able on this Sunday morning, east, west, north, and south. Father God, we ask you to heal and deliver right now. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, in the name of Jesus, touch, heal, and deliver. Break down the stronghold of the devil. I'm asking God to touch you, and you. Get ready for a miracle. Get ready for a miracle healing. I'm going to say a miracle healing taking place right now. Somebody being healed in their stomach. Somebody, I get revelation knowledge about you, Mary, you're being healed. Sandra, you're being healed. Celeste, you're being healed. I'm praying for you. Adina, you're being healed. I'm going to tell you, George, you're being healed. Michael, you're being healed. As I speak, the Lord tell me, that's a blessing. If you got a need, you plant a seed. I want you to plant a seed in this ministry. If you seed, you'll get a harvest. And I want you to seed in this ministry where God can bless you. And if you seed in this ministry, every door closed will open up for you. And I'm praying especially for God to touch you. I'm praying for God to open that door for you, and even you. God got your back.
John 3:16, for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believe him shall not perish. Tonight, I believe that Lily believed in God and the universe. Think about it. When you look over your shoulder, sometime when you lay down and go to sleep and you wake up, somebody sitting there massaging you, telling you it's going to be all right. The tears that we shed is the tears of love and joy. When you go back and think about how God has kept us, and I want to go back to talk about what happened when we come on the ship, in the bottom of the ship, handcuffed together. We were brought into a slavery situation where we was picking cotton, selling corn, tobacco. Our ancestors was brought here. You know, this is religious to me when you talk about where we come from. We've been here before. They had a song saying, strange fruit on the tree, talking about us, our ancestors. I'm glad that Sister Lily came this way to wake us up in her way. She did it her way, and when you do it your way, you don't have no remorse. When you make up your mind that you're going to do it your way, yes, we all been here before. But in this time, try to find out what God, what the Lord wants you to do to be a better person. When you look around, you see people shooting people, people killing people over what? Over filthy lucre. All the silver, all the gold in the world don't mean nothing if you ain't got God. If you ain't willing enough to say, I repent to the truth and equality. And I believe Sister Miller did that. She said, Bishop, you going down in Mississippi preaching them folks, is they learning anything? I said, I don't know. You know, and what I'm saying to you, we've been here before. Think about it.
We've been here before.
Brother Miller, think about what you're doing. So I've been here before, so I can't mess up. I've been here before. God brought me back not to mess up. So you repent and get in a happy place. Whatever you're going through, say, I'm going to a happy place. I'm not going to be sad.
I want to pray for every family that lost a loved one in Texas. I want to pray for the breakthrough of those families. I want them families to say, Bishop, I've been here before. I'm in a happy place now. I'm in a better place. God bless you today. Wherever you might be, let God bless you today. Sanctify yourself in the anointing of God. For you and you. Carry Nine, Rosie Cook, and all the ancestors. I claim my healing and my deliverance this morning. Happy birthday to you, Sister Florence. Happy birthday to you, Miss Clark. I'm praying for you, Sherry. I'm also praying for you, Henrietta. Whatever I'm praying for you. I want you to know that God is able to lift you up. Those that lost so much. Much is asked and much is given. Get ready for God to bless you. Because He's going to open up doors that have been closed. He's going to do a new thing with you. And I want you to get ready for God to bless you today. I want you to have him to open up that new door for you, that door that's been closed for you. I'm asking God to give you a new lease on life. And that lease on life God gonna give you gonna be a special blessing. Get ready for him to open up a door, because God can do anything but fail. God. That doors can be opened up for you. And get ready. And let God.
Get ready for victory.
Claim victory with God. Because God can always bless you. And God will always open the door for you. And God will always do something special in the name, in the almighty power of God. God will always open the door for you if you let him in. Sometimes you got to let him in for him to do something. God bless you this morning. I'm praying for doors open up for you. As I get ready, as I look over the vista of time, God has always been there. The healing of cancer, TB, tuberculosis, the healing of cataracts and tumor, strokes and heart attacks. God has always been there for you. Why don't you be there for God? Get ready for a spiritual breakthrough. Get ready for this moment as you download for the door. I want you to, somebody, the Spirit just told me somebody receiving some money through the post office. Somebody got United Parcel Post coming to your house, and FedEx is bringing a package to you. I'm praying for you this morning, this evening, wherever you might be. I'm praying that the doors that will open up for you, that will be a new rising for you. I'm praying that God will open up that new door, that new understanding that you need. I'm praying that it's coming quick, fast, and in a hurry. I'm praying that get ready for that new door. I want you to get ready for God to bless you. And I want you to understand that God got for you, you and you. He's on time, God, and you get ready for God to meet you where you at. I'm praying for the families that lost so much this morning. He's on time, God. And I'm praying for you, and even you this morning. And whatever you're going through, He's going to open the door for you. And He's going to break the yoke for you. He's on time, God. Get ready. He's an on-time God. I'm praying for you, Dr. Kristen, Mary Hawkins, Pearl Hawkins, Linda Hawkins, Dolores Hawkins. I'm praying for the entire Hawkins family this morning, that everything will be all right, that every door closed will be opened up. The FBI have failed the schools of Florida, and I'm saying to every American people to join in, every college, every family, to get involved in the death of the 17 and go into action. We must march on Washington for the democracy of our country. We must make the politicians go to work, because they got to listen. We need a march on Washington by the nation of the people, by the youth. We need to march. Sandy Hook, what happened in Las Vegas. Yes, we need to march on Washington to change the flavor of Washington, D.C. I agree that we need a march on Washington by the youth. I'm asking every youth in every county, every city. I want the youth from Mississippi to come out. I want the youth from Alabama to come out. And all over this country, I want the youth to join in with these children from Florida going to Washington. Because if the Democrats locked and the Republicans locked up, won't do nothing. Because the NRA have paid big money to keep them locked down. 400 people been killed by assault weapons. 20 in Sandy Hook. In Miami, 17. In Las Vegas, 57. And Congress ain't did nothing. It's not a black and white issue. It's a issue to save your life. I'm asking every student, this is Bishop Turner, I've said every student in America, that let's go to Washington and wake up Trump, wake up Congress, wake up the Senate. We're not going to tolerate, as our leaders are taking money from the NRA and not doing nothing to help people. So in the spirit of all Dr. King, John F. Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, all them that were shot by guns, every person in Chicago need to go to Washington. We need to cry out, if your son or your daughter been killed by a handgun, by AK-47, if they've been killed by a firearm, we need to go to Washington. In Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, we need to plan to go to Washington. I'm going to Washington. I'm going to stand by the Dr. Martin Luther King statue and say enough is enough. And I'm asking those, them that saying me too, I'm asking the me too to come to Washington. California, come to Washington. Time Up, come to Washington. I invite every Me Too, says Me Too, to be in Washington, where we can deal with this criminal element that occupy the White House, a criminal element that occupy our government and not getting nothing done. Call me, get involved. Me Too. I want the Me Too, Time Up, wearing the buttons, the women's movement. It's time for you to get involved. It's time for every movement, every sorority in college, in the universities, in every school, the grammar school, Sandy Hooks. There was 20 killed at Sandy Hooks. Get involved, mothers. let your youth go. 20 in Miami, 10 in Mississippi. These are 400 people been killed in schools, safe zone. Congress ain't said nothing. The president got over $1 million from NRA. He ain't said a word. The blood is on the president's hand. The blood is on Congress' hand. The blood, the 400 people, the blood is on the Democrat and Republican hand. The Speaker of the House, the blood is on your hand. The President, the blood of these 400 people is on your hand. Killing after killing. And I want to say this, for every murder that's in America, the blood is on the hand of Washington, D.C. for not taking action with these gun laws, action with mental health, background check. The blood is on your hand. The blood of the righteous availeth much. The blood is on your hands this morning. I wake up to tell you the blood is on your hand. Congress, Senate, Speaker of the House, Republican, Democrat, the blood on your hand. It's on your hand because you're not reacting. The blood of the righteous is on your hand. The blood. Stop the killing, save the baby. We must march to Washington by thousands. We should march to Washington over a million. We need to go to Washington. Black, white, brown, children. Schools need to let out all over this country. So we going to the White House and say, what's going on? The Bible said you will be led by the children. It's time for the children to lead Congress because the blood is on their hand. Even the president won't speak out. So the blood is on the hands. The righteous, the prayers of the righteous availeth much. Join in with me as I march to Washington with the youth. Get your child. Mother, you don't need to be scared at work. You don't need to be scared. Is your daughter coming home or not? Is your son coming home or not? He gonna get shot in school. Your kid, 1 year old, 2 year old in school, and you're scared they might get shot in school. Stop the killing, save the babies. I'm gonna say it again. Stop the killing and save the babies. It's time for us to come forward now. It's time for us to come forward now and make the prayer left. So we need to march on Washington by 100,000. We need to make up our mind that we're going to Washington. I want to continue talk about Sunday morning with the bishop, and we're talking about Russian hacking. We're talking about our new what's going on. But I'm going to take this time out to pray. If you got a need, you plant a seed in our ministry. I want to take this out to pray for you, and for your healing, your deliverance. I want to talk about Sunday morning miracle healing. Sunday morning miracle healing. And I want the healing to take place now. And I want you to read Isaiah 60 and Psalms 123. A healing process taking place. And Jesus will heal body, mind, soul, and spirit. I want to take this time out to tell you that the wages of sin is death, the gift of God, eternal life. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever believes in it shall not perish, but have what? Everlasting life. So get ready for God to bless you. Get ready for every door closed to open up for you.